Okay, now that I was done with those press conferences, I wanted to attend something called Pepcom. If you're not familiar with Pepcom, they do a lot of these things where they organize these media events that happen almost in conjunction with other big events that are going on. Okay, maybe that might not be true. However, this one, Pepcom, is something that I always go to at CES because it's essentially like a miniature CES. It's what I wanted to go to at... it's very similar to the one that I wanted to go to with CES Unveiled, where essentially there's just a handful of companies all there in one space. I'd say small space, but it's actually quite a big place because there's quite a lot of companies represented there. And so you can meet. It's a really good atmosphere. It's kind of like, and best of all, like if I see a company at Pepcom, and then and that means that I don't necessarily have to visit their booth at CES because I've already talked with them and I've already kind of figured out what they're about. And best of all, I can, Pepcom is just great. So if you get a chance with media at CES, make sure you go to Pepcom. And Showstoppers too, but that's going to be another. Okay, so here's me leaving the Sony press conference, or I might have been entering. I've actually kind of forgotten about this one. But yeah, I neglected to put the part where I left the convention center and took a shuttle bus to, the Venetian, and they dropped me off kind of on the side of it. The Venetian is actually across the street from the Mirage, and about a block away. You can walk it, and I had to walk a lot on this trip, as you can see. And there was quite a bit of walking going on here. I don't know if this stuff is under construction here, but never had that race there. And these are OtterBox people that I met here in the yellow outfits. They were like exchanging your case for an OtterBox case for nothing. I guess they were related to the conference. I've worked with them before, and I thought maybe I could get a case from them so I could review it. No, that didn't work out. Anyway, but it was getting late. I really couldn't wait, and I don't even know if my phone was compatible with them. So I just had to wait here and get across. I got the Mirage with its arch here, and we can enter in. Mirage is kind of a cool casino resort. I'm going to get into some secrets about it here in a few parts from now, but I just want to let you know about the silo here, the dome here that greets you when you enter. It's a really cool place. Okay, so usually I just go to these things and I walk and I just try and look for anything that just kind of jumps out at me. And sometimes I'm just inspired to get a video, but a lot of times I get confused by a product. So, they try and make their booths so the product is as simple to use as possible. Sometimes I really like it when these PR people or the people that represent the company walk up to me and they want to get to know me, and they're excited about their product. Anytime I see that, I usually just kind of go like, okay, yeah, you're obviously passionate about this product, and I want to do the best I can to help you out. So, yeah, I can usually get a video going on, and then I have to explain to them that, hey, I can only do it for like a minute because it's on YouTube or YouTube Shorts or TikTok, and that's about the only time I have. So I usually bring them an offer.
Oh, terrific. Yeah. Hey, you want to do like a 1-minute presentation of it?
Okay, like it says here, I'm going to just let this play on, and yeah, I'm not really sure what I can tell you. I'm just going to, I mean, I've got to follow up with these companies, so I'm kind of making notes for my own. I just saw Segway. This company here, Yabber, I forget how to pronounce it. They make some really good projectors, and I could tell, and yeah, you better believe I want to review one of these things. And these people are really nice, and they just, you know, they just really love talking about their products here. I always like it when talking with people like this. It's awesome. And of course, I took some of their stuff. Oh yeah, and of course I had to get something to drink, and I didn't drink alcohol because I don't drink alcohol. That's just me. I stopped by HP. I reviewed their products. I think it's called Poly or something like that. I've reviewed their products several times, and yeah, I had to pull out my phone every once in a while just to prove that I was who I was. And I basically said, "Oh, I reviewed your products," and I had to pull out the article and go like, "Yeah, this is the last time I reviewed it." There are a few times where I kind of had to say like, "It's been too long since I reviewed your products," and yeah, so. Yeah, I talked to all kinds of people, product makers, product marketers, product creators, CEOs, just everybody. Everybody comes to CES, and that's just great. So, oh yes, this particular product. This is, I saw a lot of augmented reality at CES, and this is just one example. Augmented reality was something I saw at my second CES that I came to. It was like 2009, and it was just something that I just thought was so neat. I was just going like, how come we're not seeing more of this? The idea of just, especially when we're trying to get into the metaverse and something like that. The Meta Quest 3, I think, like you could see through and you could actually project an image there. I actually think these are the type of virtual reality / augmented reality applications that we really need more of in this world. And I think, I forget the name of this company. I did a video on it, a TikTok video, and a YouTube short. But basically, you put on a pair of goggles, and it's like you've got your laptop in front of you. Yeah, of course, I stop by to get something to eat all the time and to drink. And yeah, that's my Coke there. I'm just holding. So yeah, and I haven't explored. Stop by to get more stuff to eat. Jeez. Okay, fine. I didn't. There was a lot of good food there. I love these parties for that. I remember this company, Main Gear. I'm not sure I could. I'm not sure I can really help them, but kind of want to. They've got some really cool stuff there. So, ask them a lot of questions. They were awesome. So yeah, and then this bank has some nice smart lighting. I like them, and you can see how excited this guy is just to talk about this stuff. So, and these guys are just there, and they probably pay a pretty penny to be at this thing. Every booth here. I found out how much it costs to have a booth at CES, and it's staggering. It's like in the thousands. So somebody's making a lot of money off this, and a crazy thing. So yeah, I just kept wondering. Oh, Yubico. Yeah, didn't I review their stuff like last year or something like that? I don't know. It seems like every year I come and they have a new version of their key, the Yubico key. So I usually end up reviewing that. Looks like I'll do that. Eureka. They gave me a great neck pillow as for some swag, and I didn't use it on the way back. Goal Zero. I definitely stopped by their booth because I want to review one of their products, namely one of their mobile generators. And yeah, I've been wanting to, it's been like years since I reviewed their products, honestly. It's crazy how long it's been. So I made a quick video there, and yeah, as you can tell, this is playing in like 15 times the rate as that it was happening. So in some cases 16, I might have done an adjustment there. So I'm going like super fast, I know, and yeah, and basically we're getting some weird angles thanks to my GoPro. I don't think I got all of the party, so what you're going to see at the end of this isn't going to be all the party. There's Raycon. I reviewed their earbuds before, and they're always good, so I like them. And let's see. Oh man, I spent a lot of time at Raycon. Shoot, okay, didn't expect to say. Sometimes I spend a lot of time at certain booths, more than others. And Taurus, yeah, I remember them. They were really nice. They gave me a bunch of products to review when I first came to CES. Oh, I'm sitting by the bar again, getting myself Coke, and sucking that one down. So, oh yeah, Ecobee, nice. I don't really remember much about them, and gonna have to go back to them. All these companies here at Pepcom, I can probably interact with here, and I can't really wait to because it's gonna be great. Dreo, what do I remember about this company? Oh man. Jeez. Oh, this guy in the red shirt, his name is known as Mr. Bicep. I first met him at a CES or some sort of thing a long time ago. I always see him, and I always say hello to him because he's awesome. Yeah, and I can tell it. Everybody, he's got a really great personality. Just everybody likes this guy. So anyway, oh ESR, I definitely had a chance to review stuff that this company made a while ago, and hopefully we'll get another chance. Maybe we did. I don't know. Maybe we got something here. I don't even really remember, honestly. Stuff is a blur. Yeah, by the way, I remember I said, oh, actually I didn't say that, but I say this later, but yeah, I got a lot of swag from this thing, so I got a lot of people who like gave me stuff and stuff that I'm going to have to review probably in the next few weeks, and but I'm spending this entire week making this video, so just kind of making that sort of my mission here. I spent a lot of time at this company, Angel. I don't even really remember it. What am I got a glass of something there. Oh yeah, that's right. They make a water filter, and I think they gave me some of that water there. So yeah, oh Yale, I always like them.
It's been a while since I reviewed one of their locks, but it looks like they got more these days. This company, VNova, they had a really interesting exhibit there where they showed a virtual reality and how you could tell the story and it like from a different point of view. Like they showed these robots fighting, and I had to adjust to see another robot in the background. And I was talking to them about like, how do you want to do this? How do we want to make stories that are made for virtual platforms? And he didn't really have an answer for that, and I maybe had a good answer for that. I don't really remember. I remember I really loved talking to this guy, and I really want to talk to him again about possibly making a story that could be done in some sort of virtual reality and using the medium for that. I really feel like that's kind of important here. If I could come up with that, I could be, I don't know, maybe something interesting. So, Scotia. I've reviewed their products before, and I actually have one that I still didn't review from a few weeks ago that was sent to me. I was prepping for CES and never got to it, but should get to it this week, hopefully. And and Catalyst, that's a friend of mine, and who sends me products to review. And this new dog collar, I actually think they sent me home with that, so I'll probably be talking about that here in the next few weeks, or the next week or something like that, because I had so much swag that from CES I had to send it home with me in a big box, and by send it home I mean I FedExed it to my address here. Anyway, there's not really. I'm pretty sure that this isn't all the show, that my battery just probably just came out at this time because unfortunately the GoPro does that. XGME, this company makes projectors, and they're really awesome, and I really got a chance to see them, and hopefully we'll get a chance to review those projectors sometime this year. Anyway, I'm signing off here.
So the Pepcom thing was really awesome because all I had to do, I almost stopped by every booth in Pepcom. But alas, Pepcom really loaded me with swag. See these bags? That's what I filled today. Oh, by the way, this one bag here, I might as well just get it. The CES bag is back. I think I might have, I don't know if I mentioned this, but they used to give a free bag at CES, and they stopped doing that for a few years. And a few years the bags were like super lame. But this one is actually pretty good. I'm pretty surprised by it. Like I said, they provide really well for the press people there at CES. So, unfortunately I filled up 2 bags of swag, plus my backpack, which is full of chargers and stuff like that. Had to carry all 3 bags on the way home. I actually had 4 bags when I got out of there, and I just combined them. So I had to walk from the Mirage to my hotel, the Luxor. Jeez, that was a long walk. It was quite a walk. The good news is I was able to catch 2 trams. One of them was from the Bellagio to Park MGM, as I think it is. There's a tram that'll take you there for free, and it closes pretty late. And I was there at about 11. By the time I got back, it was almost midnight, and I thought the last tram, because there's a tram from like the Luxor to Excalibur to Mandalay Bay, and I thought that I had missed that entirely. Turned out I didn't, and I managed to get on there. But the funny thing is, the tram actually went to Mandalay Bay, didn't stop at Luxor, but it stopped on the way back. I don't get it, but that's what happened. So I am really bushed. I don't know how much sleep I'm going to get tonight. Hopefully 6 hours, and then tomorrow I start another day, the first official day of CES.